walking headline that shares what some call unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? Is my first question.
I embrace it. I take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it. Like, there's a lot of people where I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, yo, like, I've heard some pastors in their sermons talk about virginity, and sometimes people will talk about virginity in a sense where, yeah, because virgins, like, I heard one pastor talk about how nasty virgins can be, right? It was kind of like a joke, right? Even though, like, there is some truth to that, but that's just being a human being too, and also to that, it's just like, my thing is like, yo, like, all right, but let's hear from an actual virgin, like somebody with that testimony. Because there's not a lot of people with that testimony and that's speaking on virginity. Now, which, if you're speaking good things about virginity, all right, bet, like, yo, like, I'm definitely with you. But I feel like people, they want to hear not just what you shouldn't do. Sometimes a lot of people that's living that life, they want to see the actual example, because especially growing up in the church and stuff like that. Yeah, wait. You hear that from people who didn't wait, and some people, they get annoyed by that, so that makes them not want to wait. Like, y'all telling me to do something that y'all ain't do. But then I also tell people, I say, yo, take heed to that.
Right.
Because trust me, even though they know what it is not to wait, so don't be the person like, oh, well, I'm a person, I always got to experience something before I make a decision or whatever. No, you don't. You going to try drugs?
Right.
Like, so, but yeah, it's I embrace it and I take advantage. It's not offended. It's like, it's not offensive to me that, but I know that, I have a voice that a lot of people don't have. So, and I can speak up for a lot of people who are at the time, because we're teaching and preaching to people like, yo, you have that same voice. Don't be afraid to speak up. In my book, Virgin Men Do Exist, I talk about, like, a lot of men are under a rock, right? Yes, ma'am.
I support.
I was walking from work, and God spoke to me. He said, "Yeah, I want you to start talking about what it is to be a virgin and how you deal with women." And I'm like, all right, cool. It wasn't like a thing like, all right, I'm gonna do it later. But, like, it was like a week, 2 weeks later, God was like, yo, like, I'm serious. Like, you need to do this. I was like, you know what? All right, bet. Let's do it. And I just hit the ground running. And that was 2017 was when I got the word. But usually it was like a few, in October we had launched a video. But our first event was April. Don't be afraid. How long are you going to wait? It's 2022. What you got to lose? You've experienced a pandemic. You've probably experienced plenty of other things in your own lifetime. Get it done. But I want you guys to understand that there's no recession in God's kingdom, and there's no pandemic in God's kingdom either. So don't use anything that's happening in this world as an excuse of why you can't do something. God is still blessing the household. He's still blessing you. Don't be a punk for Christ.
Don't be a punk for Christ.